The King's Shadow, inspired by Law 5. Master the art of timing. The kingdom of Arith once pulsed with ambition. Nobles clawed for status, merchants schemed for influence, and soldiers sought glory in endless campaigns. In this restless world, Elijah, once the famed architect's apprentice, had risen quietly. Now he was the king's most trusted advisor, not because he was the loudest voice in court, but because he was the most patient. The king, young and restless, craved greatness. "I want my name to echo for centuries," he declared one night. "I will build the tallest tower the world has ever seen, a monument that touches the clouds." Elijah bowed. "Your Majesty, greatness is not in height but in endurance. The mightiest tree grows slow." But the king's pride was louder than wisdom. He ordered construction to begin immediately. Every noble rushed to please him. Architects made extravagant promises, merchants sold stone at impossible prices, workers were whipped to meet impossible deadlines. The tower rose fast like ambition itself. Elijah watched in silence. He knew the tower's foundation was weak, that haste had poisoned its strength. But he also knew the time to speak was not now, for truth spoken too early is treated like rebellion. So he waited. Seasons passed. The tower climbed higher, gleaming with gold and arrogance. The king held grand feasts at every milestone, boasting to neighboring rulers of his impending immortality. Elijah attended each celebration, calm and unreadable. Then one stormy night, lightning cracked the sky. The earth shuddered, a single beam gave way, then another. The tower swayed, and in moments the grand monument came crashing down. The sound was like thunder mourning itself. The next morning the king stood before the ruins, his face pale and eyes hollow. "I am cursed," he whispered. "Everything I build falls." Elijah approached quietly. "Majesty," he said, "you are not cursed. You are early." The king looked at him confused. "Power," Elijah continued, "is like the tide. It moves at its own rhythm. If you act before the tide rises, your ships will run aground. But if you wait, if you know when the moment is ripe, the sea itself carries you forward." The king listened, humbled. "Then what should I build?" Elijah gestured to the ruins. "Not a tower that touches the sky. Build a city that touches hearts, one that grows with the seasons, not against them. Let your greatness bloom slowly so it may never fall." And so he did. Under Elijah's quiet guidance, Arith was rebuilt. Not with haste or vanity, but with patience and precision. Markets flourished, art blossomed, and the people prospered. Years later, when the king was old and wise, he told his grandson, "Elijah taught me the most powerful secret of rule, that time is the true architect of destiny." When Elijah finally passed away, the king ordered no statue, no tower, no monument. Instead, he left one decree: let his wisdom remain unseen, for the greatest power is that which moves without being noticed. And so Elijah became a legend, not for the things he built, but for the moments he chose not to act. Because he understood that power isn't in speed, but in timing. The hawk that strikes too soon misses its prey, but the one that waits for stillness never fails. Moral: true mastery lies in patience. The powerful do not rush toward opportunity. They wait until the world bends perfectly toward their hand.